Hi everybody, welcome back. I have not posted a new video in 3 days. I am so sorry. You know what? It's that time of the year when everybody gets sick and it got me. So I want to get started with kind of an easy one. Well, it's not easy in some ways to watch, but let's just say that the nature of a female is right there on display. And I don't have to work hard to convince anybody or show anybody. She's doing that for me. So that's what I mean by easy. So let's get into it. You can tell I'm not quite back to normal with, knowing what words mean. It's funny. I think they fell out of my head. But let's get started on this. This woman, just some background. I didn't show the little previews because I like to see them as they go. So I kind of skipped those. This woman, she's at a hotel, and I guess she climbed over the counter to where the person at the hotel is that checks you in and all that. And she just basically accosted him. And I want you men, to think, if you had done this, what would have happened to you? What would the police have done to you? What charges would you be facing if you climbed over a counter in a hotel and physically accosted the person working there? Let's just think about that. I mean, you guys know exactly how differently this would have gone. So let's see the level of entitlement and crazy we got going on here. And I don't mean crazy like mental health. I think the whole idea of mental health is excusing a lot of bad behavior. But that's a whole other video. So let's share the screen. Hopefully I remember how to do all this. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm really excited to see this video. I'm too excited to see this video. I saw the very beginning of it and I was like, oh, we're watching this together. We're watching this together for sure. Okay. What they get away with is insane. It's insane. All right. You gotta press play. Kind of important.
November 18, 2023, officers in Ohio were dispatched to an active disturbance involving a female guest at a local hotel. The intoxicated female guest had climbed over the front desk and attempted to kiss a hotel staff member.
Hi, what's going on?
Climbed over the desk. Their reaction to him is hilarious.
Hi, what's going on?
She just climbed over the desk.
Right,
She's trying to provoke me.
Can you let me around?
Yeah, please.
Trying to provoke him.
You what? Leaving who?
What baby?
What? He's trying to see the
I was
babies.
back in the back trying to do
Here,
something.
why don't you speak to the other officer? I'll go back here.
Okay. That door is unlocked.
Hi, miss.
Okay, so he said she's trying to provoke me. That's a word for it.
Miss, come walk over here.
Okay, here.
Walk over here for me. We're gonna go out here. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Let's go over here. Let's go. Let's walk out there. Keep walking.
Ma'am.
And of course, here come the tears. Here come the tears. Okay. I guess they don't exactly know what she did or how she physically, what she did, but like, they're over there like, ma'am, come over here. You know, if that was a guy, you'd be in handcuffs already. It wouldn't matter how he tried to provoke or whatever. No way. And also, if it was a guy, it wouldn't be starting the waterworks. That's a girl trick. I don't believe her for 1 second.
Miss, can you walk for me? Miss, are you able to walk or no?
She can walk. Because I was back doing the laundry and she was trying to burst in the room. That's when I realized she can climb over the counter.
Okay,
Oh,
well, let's walk out here. Let's walk out here.
Why you so strange?
Let's walk out here. We're going to talk.
what?
Can you walk out here for me? I'm going to let you have a seat out here. And we'll talk out here. Just have a seat for me. Why don't you sit in that chair for me? Sit in that chair for me.
I'm sorry. I call BS. This is an act. This is an act. She acts like she can't walk and she climbed over that counter. I loved it when that guy was like, she can walk.
Is this your stuff?
Yeah, he said,
Okay.
and that right there,
You been drinking a lot today? Yes?
Florida, man.
Okay. All right, so
Wow.
what happened today?
Okay, so she was up here and I told her, I said, you grab your stuff and you got to leave from up here from Conner.
But she was causing a scene, that's why you told her to grab her.
Yes. Okay, so I went back to try to do some laundry, right? And I heard somebody grabbing at that door, the laundry door, right?
So she, while you were trying to do laundry, she came over.
She must use that pillow right there because that's on the sofa, right? I said, ma'am, you have to go, or you're not allowed behind here.
You can hear me, right?
She said, give me a kiss. I said, I can't do that. I said, I don't need you. I
What?
told her about 3 times that she got to be on that side of the desk. The 3rd time, she was grabbing hold of me or touching me and stuff. That's when I called you guys.
What the?
Because at this
You
point,
can't do that.
she was a rational guest and I had no control. No, and I refuse to put my hands on her.
Did she strike you? Did she slap you?
No, she was trying to grab hold of me, trying to get a kiss, and I was like, I can't do that.
Wow.
She's a guest. I'll assume that she's a guest because she has a key card.
Wow.
Are you able to look up by chance anything?
If she got an ID on her.
So at no point she assaulted you. She just hopped the counter, tried making
But
advances.
she was trying to make advancement to it.
Right.
And I,
Um,
like I said,
About 10 minutes ago, this happened.
yes.
10 minutes over. And
No.
you told her like multiple
No.
times to.
I'm sorry. At no time did she assault you. Yes, she assaulted him when she like hugged him or whatever and tried to kiss him. If a guy had done that, if a guy had hopped over the counter and put his arms around a woman and tried to kiss her, that's an assault. So this male cop, is like, so at no point did she assault you? This is why men get so angry at other men for simping, whatever. I mean, I don't know if this cop understands, like, hello, this is not how you would handle it if it was the other way around. This poor guy is kind of scared. He's like, I didn't want to touch her. I didn't want to. He's kind of like, well, she didn't assault me, but like, look at him. He's afraid he's going to get in trouble because he knows what's up. Most men know if they call the cops on a woman, they're going to be the ones ending up getting in trouble. And so then they don't. Or then they do, and they do get in trouble. And you can tell from this guy's face, he knows. He knows exactly what's going on. It doesn't mean he's called the cops on a chick before. It just means he understands, you know, gender politics. I hate it when they call it that. I'm like, it sounds so benign because this is a crisis. So anyway, let's keep going.
Get out of here and kind
It's
of.
multiple times. I even asked her, I said, please go up to your room. You have to vacate. Because she tried to sit right there first.
How's it going, man? What's going on tonight?
So
What's that?
she was up here.
Can you talk to me? Can you hear me?
Grab your stuff.
No?
Got to leave.
Do you have your driver's license on you or anything? It's up in your room? Okay. What's your name? You have a name? Yes? No? Are you feeling okay? Can you hear me?
I'm concerned.
You're a little concerned? Okay, about what?
She must use that pillow right there.
What are you concerned
I'm
about?
also now.
What's that?
I said, man, a lot behind.
Can you can hear me, right?
She said, give me a kiss. I said, I can't do that. I said, I don't need to. I told her about three-
What's not true? What's not true? Can you talk to me? Can you look at me?
Give me a kiss.
The third time, she
I thought he had.
grabbing hold of me or touching me.
You thought he had what?
That's when I called her. I called her.
Okay. Are you feeling okay? Is everything? Do you feel okay? Did your head hurt or anything? Are you feeling? Did you hear what I asked? Are you feeling okay?
Okay. He said he had babies.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but we need to know what.
Did she say he said he had babies? That whole time she was pretending to be incoherent. She's just listening to what he's saying. I think this is what I think is going on. As a woman, looking at a woman who's trying to get out of her own mess she's created, but she's also drunk. She's listening to his side of the story. And she is trying to figure out how to get out of it. What story is she going to spin? And you can tell she might have been cute when she was younger, and that's always something to take into account, because the cuter they are, the fewer consequences they've faced.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Yeah, I drank.
I think we set up for that.
You have an ID on you?
It's in the room, she said.
What's your name?
Maybe about 30 minutes.
What's your name? Spell your name for us.
Can you spell your last name?
Sit right there.
Well, I'll try it one more time. KRISTAWHISTON.
Okay.
Got it?
Sit down. Have a seat for us. Have a seat.
Woo!
Take a seat.
Wow.
What's your
And
birthday?
I know that's why you guys have a problem with me.
Why?
Why? Oh my God.
Ma'am, have a seat for us, okay?
She could have been.
Imagine if that were a guy, and there, first of all, the guy would already be like on the way to jail, in cuffs, etc. But like when she stood up and was like, kind of squaring off with the cop, like imagine if a dude had done that. And I know some of you would be like, well, guy is stronger, la 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 la. You know what's so funny is when women are like, women are just as strong as men. Women are just as strong as men, da 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 da. There's no difference biologically between men and women. They constantly say that. But then the second it's convenient, well, it's just a woman. Baloney.
Christy, what room are you staying in?
My name is Krista Whitson, and I think you could figure that out yourself.
All right, Krista, why don't you stand up for me, okay?
Stand up, you're under arrest.
Stand up for me, Krista. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, okay?
About for what?
About for what? Well, you're about for what under arrest for DC and talk. I'm going to prepare for yourself. 29, 17, 11, 2. More questions?
Arrest her for assault,
It's your problem.
All right, let's go, ma'am. Let's walk this way, okay?
at least. Look at that chin. up
Out
in
this
the
door
air.
over here.
Cause you know, what is it?
What?
You can get a DA or a, I don't know what your problem is.
They can't find her name staying in any room here. Doesn't mean that it's not her name.
Okay.
Just make sure to run her in car to verify that is her.
Okay. You have anything sharp on you? It's gonna poke me or stick me?
No.
No? Okay, just stand still for a second, okay?
No.
No, you don't? Or you
No.
okay. Don't yell.
Take all hands off if you need to.
You're yelling right in my ear, okay?
That's what you do. But yeah, oh.
Wow.
Have a seat for me.
I see it all. Big time.
Whoa.
Makes a lot,
You gotta sit in the seat.
right?
Just make sure too, we verify she is from Ohio.
Strong and independent, stunning and brave. Yeah. Yeah, I think women's liberation is a real good idea.
The suspect was placed in a patrol car as officers confirmed her identity.
Krista, I need
50 states.
Krista, I need to know what state you're from. I need to know what state you're from.
Ohio and Florida.
Okay, where do you live currently? Ohio or Florida?
Wow.
Is that
I'm not a criminal.
is that Ohio?
I think I have a visceral reaction to that sound because I've heard it before in my own personal life. And I wonder how many of you have already had to stop watching the video because of that same thing. Either your mother or your wife or girlfriend. Just that sound. It's awful.
Ohio or Florida?
Ohio.
All right.
Give yourself a clue. Take a course.
What?
That's what you need to do to be bad, for you to make yourself feel better, then do it. Those aren't any of my names.
Then what's your name?
We'll take a course in history.
Well, I suggest you give us your name if you haven't already. Otherwise, you're going to face another criminal charge, man. I'm tired of playing games. What's your name?
I told you my name.
Well, then you just said that wasn't your name. So what is your name?
Well, you just added off a bunch of
Ma'am, what is your name?
Krista Whitson.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespass. In
Really?
court, the suspect was found guilty of disorderly conduct and was ordered to pay a $100 fine and $105 in court costs.
Okay. Subscribe to this person's channel if you want to see clearly a couple other videos. Women behaving badly all over the place. And I know all the haters are going to say, well, what about the men? Whatever. We're not talking about the men right now. And I would also say, well, who raised those men? But anyway, I guess I have the haters in my head because not doing videos for a few days. And then one of my shorts got real popular. And then there were, some haters. I hear the criticism in my head, but it's good because it keeps me questioning what I'm saying. And that's good because I don't want to just be blind and be motivated by my own feelings, because then I would be exactly what I'm preaching against with these women. But at the end of that, so she was found guilty of disorderly conduct, and it was a misdemeanor, and whatever the other minor charge was, and she had to pay $100. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because did she really do a whole lot? Was she actually a threat? Probably not. However, imagine if that had been a guy and what would have happened to him. I don't think it would have been just a slap on the wrist. I don't think so. It would have been much worse. And this is the double standard. And I would say in our country, but in Western society, these women are, on the loose, and they face no consequences. Their consequences are very little. However, I have noticed, I have noticed that, oh man, I've messed up my screen. I've noticed that